Thank you for watching our Hokke.tv. Hello everyone from Hokke.tv. We could broadcast at 8th time at this time. By the way, time passes so quickly when I'm with my friends. No wonder we get old so fast. Well, today is 20th January already. It's the end of this month. Japanese old proverb also says, January goes, February will escape, and March will live. We feel time passes to be early more and more if we get old. We never want to waste time. We should spend our life even during normal daily activity. We like to spend time as precious as this year also. We will continue to make many other programs too for benefits of our audience at this year too. Please become satellite broadcast staff member from all around the world and kindly report us your temple's activities. We place our activity in February new Nishirenshu newspaper. Please check it. We warmly request your approval and please support for Hokke.tv. Please inform something information your temple activities to our broadcast station. Thank you. Well, although I don't know, I can tell to audience about my personality thing. I was blessed with new baby who is boy. This son is our first boy even as my resident temple, although I have one daughter. I hope this baby will be future minister. Well, giving a baby is really happy thing on our life, since it was old past. But birth is also a kind of for suffering. It's because we should invite death time if we born in this world. Well, I'd like to share this question that how does everybody think about human beings born? What is its meaning? What is death? We need to know about this meaning, and then this knowing is very important for our life. When we could receive that, we should last moment in the future because we born in this Saha world. We can separate suffering of death and born. Buddha Shakyamuni also had been seriously thinking about birth, old age, disease, and death since he was Prince Siddhartha. It's because this for suffering was motive of aspire Buddha's enlightenment. But we received birth even though we were living in the world of Buddha's peaceful place. But it is very difficult that we could be born as human beings. From all the past, we continue to reborn as many worlds like the world of hell, greedy spirits, animals, anger, humans, and heaven. This is called transmigrating through 6 states of existence. And now we could be born as human beings. So this life is most precious lives. Moreover, we could meet the Lotus Sutra as true teaching of the Buddha at last. Nichiren Daishonin also explained in reply to the lay Namu this. As I contemplate my own life, I Nichiren have studied Buddhism ever since I was a child. Our life is uncertain, as is holding one's breath. One moment does not guarantee drawing it the next. It is as transient as dew before the wind, and its end occurs suddenly to everyone, the wise and the ignorant, the aged and the young. I thought I should study the matter of the last moment of life first of all, before studying anything else. 日蓮大聖に explain we should learn the last moment first of all. But we can't understand about tomorrow. Suddenly death will come to us. Nobody will be able to help to us at that time. If family and persons who are high position and rich men can't help to me from death at that time, we will pass away only us. When we pass away, only our karma and action both of birth and good that we did in this Saha world will take me. What we die law of cause and effect in three existences about past and present and the future is obvious fact. If we accumulated evil deed or some crime and then we gather bad karma, we fall into hell or anger. If we accumulated good deeds, we'll be able to live Buddha's pure land. There are three ways that we receive reward for good karma for our life. One is that we will receive reward of action during staying in this Saha world. One is that we will receive it at Buddha's pure land. Last one is that we will receive it after reborn. If we didn't know three ways of appearing system, we think nothing that reward to bad and good karma. As this result, we fall into another world. We will receive suffering for the long time. However, Buddha is always opening the mercy gate with widely and with great compassion heart. So, although we should receive this bad reward, we could change pure heart by reflecting with deeply heart. Moreover, our bad karma and earthly desire disappear. So, if we reflect with deeply heart by chanting Odaimoku, Namu Renge-kyo, we could receive protection of the compassionate heart of the Buddha. After our reflection and then chanting our heart to pure, we have to bow to the three treasures of Buddha and Dharma and Sangha. This practice is very important for our Buddhism. We should do precious work for three treasures. Moreover, if we accumulate good deeds and karma and benefit, we will be able to enter enlightenment like the eternal Buddha Shakyamuni. We should do good deeds without bad deeds. We spend our life on help for other persons and our society. Moreover, we keep protecting 5 religious precepts called Gokai. 5 precepts are no kill, no steal, no indecent others intersection between men and women, no tell a lie, and no getting drunk. The person who entered Buddha's world surely occurred compassion heart, and then this person thinks that I like to give this heart to other persons without myself, and also Buddha's heart will be born into this person. Moreover, the people who join Buddha's disciple surely practice Buddha's way like Bodhisattva's way. The heart that repays Buddha's compassion will be reborn. If we have Buddha's compassion heart, all living beings will get the privilege of Buddha for getting Buddha's enlightenment, even during staying illusion world where always continue life and death. There are 4 kinds of giving way to other person. One is sharing things with deeply heart, and then never expecting other person to be terribly grateful. One is telling compassion words to other persons. One is never expecting rewards and then always is thinking to other person, and then should do our best. One is always thinking to everybody by becoming this person's body and mind. Only human beings can do what we listen the Buddha's teaching and practice this teaching. So we must feel pressure what we was born as human beings. Therefore, we must make every day very important and precious one. And then we must stay in this Saha world by following Buddha's teaching. At last, Buddha appears in front of us into our usually daily activity. Actually, this activity is repaying to our ancestors' favor. If we will be able to live such as this life, we surely become a part of Buddha. Nichiren Daishonin, through his great understanding of the Lotus Sutra, drafted Rissho Ankokuron's letter throughout the country by establishing the true Dharma, Lotus Sutra, in which he tried to convince the government that through faith in the true Dharma, the Lotus Sutra, we can create Buddha land here on the earth and expel all the evil teachings. Nichiren Daishonin also presented us with the Odaimoku, Namu Rengekyo, which captures the essence of the Lotus Sutra. When I think recently news, I wonder and fear whether we can make and create Itenshi Kaikai Myoho. I think making and creating Itenshi Kaikai Myoho will take for 500 or 1,000 years and more. However, we should spread this true Dharma of Lotus Sutra around us rather than doing nothing. And when I visited to overseas country, I didn't know so many foreign persons are chanting Odaimoku, same as Japanese style, although I knew only little big things about overseas missionary. Well, we could know the true and Buddha's highest teaching is the Lotus Sutra at last in this our life. And then we could receive Buddha's compassion heart. So, next is your turn. You should tell to other person who hasn't known it, like as your grandson or daughter. I hope every generation contain chant Odaimoku, Namu Rengekyo. In the end, I'd like to say all of you overseas Nichiren members and audience, thank you for watching our Hokke.tv. I'll appear on this Ustream program in next 2 weeks program. Same time next month too. Next time I'd like to introduce you more about Buddhism. I explained the birthday for Nichiren Daishonin and Chinese culture. Thank you for watching our sharing. Thank you a lot. Bye bye.